To create this beautiful 3D photo, we need to animate this 3D photo. We need to start from the background up to the foreground. Actually, this is not totally necessary, but it will be easier to understand how to do this. Okay, first let me just hide some images, so it's going to be much easier to understand this. Okay, I have two photographs here because this one here, the first, I didn't like it and I just wanted some stars, so I couldn't find it. I have another photo, but I wanted some moon on it, so I took this one, the first photo, edit, then blend mode, screen, so I can have a sky with stars, So that's it. That's how I did it. Now this is gonna be the background. All right. So on top of this, we need to add an element. I decided to add a moon, like this one. Very easy. All I had to do was go to media, type here moon, and I just picked one, or go to a splash, and I removed the background. Then I click on the image, edit, effects, glow. See? There's a whole big difference. All right, I get this one here. So then I add an image like this flying, beautiful, cute cat, and I place it on top of the moon. So it doesn't cover all the moon, but part of this. That's really important. Then I add another element that's a bat. There's going to be a little bit like on top of the cat. Then another one here, correct? Then it's going to be on top of the cat and the second or the first bat. This is going to help to create movement. If they are too separated, it won't help. Then I can add the title. That's it. Very simple. So I have the Happy Halloween title, that is the foreground. Then the other elements, until I go to the background, these are the photos. This is very important because on the next step, I go to scenes and I copy the first scene that I have, and I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna transform all the elements into black and white. But pay attention, I'm gonna start with the foreground. So let me just hide all the rest. Okay, so Happy Halloween should be totally white, absolutely white. And the background, the photos, should be totally black. In between, we want to make some changes. The first image here is going to be the bat. It's going to be not so white as the Happy Halloween title. So to change this, I go to Edit, and I can play with contrast and brightness. You see? It's not 100% bright because I want it less than the title. Then the next element, the same thing, darker than the previous element. Then the other element, the cat, darker than the two previous ones, the previous ones. And the moon is going to be even darker than the cat and darker than the background. So the background is darker than the other ones, I mean. So that's it. Really simple to understand. The background totally dark, and the first element, the foreground, totally white. In between, you need to play with the grays. The closer to the background, the darker the element is. That's it. So after you have this, all you need to do is to go to scenes, go to the first one. Well, actually, you can go to download. Go to image, download the PNG. Then move the slider and download another PNG. After that, you need to name them. The first one is going to be Happy Halloween, like here. And the second one, Happy Halloween underscore death. So it's the title underscore death. Then you go to Facebook and you're going to post these images as any photo, but you're going to post them both at the same time. Okay? That's it. Facebook will do the rest. Remember, you need to place the title, the second photo, black and white, the same title plus underscore and death. That's it. Facebook will do the rest. It's very easy, very simple. The tricky part is here when you need to change to the background to black and the foreground white and the rest of the elements with the gray tones. That's the tricky part. The rest is really simple. Remember, you cannot make changes to any image after you have finished. Otherwise, they won't match. You finish the first here, you don't change it. Then you go to scenes, copy that, duplicate it, sorry, and then you start changing the colors. Really simple. But don't make changes. Don't change the position or anything because it won't work. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.